So good afternoon, I'm Wilson, and I'm going to present the survey result of the Ningnan University students exercise habit for the course LCE 2020. So there are a few main highlights here. We'll go through one by one, including the backgrounds, main aim objectives, data collection method, results and findings, documentation, limitations, conclusions. Let's start our presentation. So let's see these two pictures. I believe you guys are familiar with these sport facilities. And in fact, there are lots of sport facilities in Ningnan University, such as the gymnastic room, the swimming pool, and a sport ground. I'm sure everyone here has ever used the sport surface and facilities, right? But I want to know, do you guys think that you get enough exercise? How many times do you work out in a week? And do you think exercise plays an important role in maintaining your health? And for the background, university students seem to spend less amount of their time on exercise on a regular basis. When we trace back to our secondary school life a few years ago, we are like students in the picture for before and doing exercise in PE lesson. However, when we get into university, we no longer have regular PE classes and we are busy with our assignments and extra curriculum activities such as the student unions and or summer internships. And our exercise habit have been changed, but we never realized. In fact, it is essential for us to use to maintain a good exercise habit, as regular exercise not only help us to build up our body, but also help us to be concentrated during the classes. And I, as a business student, I think being concentrated is in class is especially for me in finance classes. If I lose my focus, I will miss some important concepts or points taught by my professors, and it will affect my academic studies. So it sparked my interest in the student exercise habit. And our main aim is to investigate the connection between the Ningnan University students' exercise habit and their health, followed by three objectives. First is to elicit the current exercise habit, and second, find the common reasons for them to develop such kind of habits. And finally, we also want to know their views on the sport facilities in Ningnan University campus. And in terms of the data collection method, as you can see the questionnaire in slide, 20 questions was decided by the LCA 2020 instructors. And to be more detailed, it is then posted on Moodle and online learning platform for any access by the non-university students from all sessions for the course LCE 2020. And it takes roughly 4 to 5 minutes for students to complete the questionnaire. And overall, we got 36 respondents consisting of the 18 boys and 18 females respectively to report. And the survey is from the 26th February 2020 to the 1st March 2020. And for the results, when we find out that majority of students thought they failed to get enough exercise. As you can see a scale in the diagram, 1 represents the respondents strongly disagree that they get enough exercise, while 5 mean they strongly agree the statement. And given that the midpoint of the scale is 2.5, and however the mid score turned to be 2.42, which is slightly lower than the midpoint of the scale. And generally speaking, the respondents thought they failed to get enough exercise in the result 1. And so when we further to find out the reason behind the current exercise habit of the respondents. Results too told us that most students find it not enough time to work out, and some students even thought they did not get enough energy to engage in the exercise and movement. And these two main factors somehow gave us some clues for their current exercise habit. And eventually we moved to the result 3. And for the result 3, the respondents generally expressed their positive attitude to the quality of sport facilities and the service in campus. And as you can refer to the diagram, majority of students give a rate at 3 out of 4, and both females and males interviewees gave out more or less rating, although generally boys are more satisfied with the service quality, and hence generally the respondents are quite satisfied with it. So from the results stated above, we can conclude that the Ningnan University students did not get enough exercise because of lack of time and energy. Therefore, we need to have something done for improving the current situation. And among the many recommendations, I think the monetary incentive is the best. And I'm going to propose a free-to-use sport facilities and service in campus as a way to motivate students to get more movement or exercise in their university's life. So in fact, amongst many recommendations for improving the current situation, sport facilities free to use is most desirable and favorable for the respondents, as you can see in the diagram. And the diagram outlines many the possibilities, such as the sports facilities open longer, more sports facilities, sport and fitness ILP, more choice, and more sport clubs or associations, something like that. So, after the survey, we can conclude that the sport facilities free to use is the best choice for us to improve the current situation. And so far, free of charge for using the sport facilities is likely a good solution to the problem. And I got more detailed implementation plan for the measure. First of all, Ningnan University students should be informed by the Ningnan University email and the posters, which will be attached everywhere in the campus, so that they can get well informed for this measure. And next, free of charge for using sport facilities will just apply on the weekdays, such as the Wednesday and Friday, to test out whether the measure works. If it really works, we will further discuss whether we should extend the measure to weekend, Sunday, and Saturday. So only the Ningnan University bachelor and postgraduate students can enjoy the benefits. Moreover, the funding for the maintenance and the administrative expense will be from the UGC, which needs more further consultation with the university. And lastly, there are restrictions on the booking quota, and students could only enjoy free of charge for the first 2 bookings in a week in order to prohibit some students abusing the service and the facilities. Students should pay a fee for the booking in their third time within a week. We hope that this supplemental service and measure can cater the needs of some underserved students. And however, to be more realistic, in terms of the limitation for this survey, the sample size is only 36 Ningnan University students from the LC 2020 course. And as we all know, there are over thousands of existing university students in Ningnan University, including the graduate degree and postgraduate degree and some associate degree students. So the results only accounts for less than 1% of all Ningnan University students. Also, we only focus on students who live in hostel, and the non-hostel residents have been ignored and overseen. Therefore, the results and the findings may not be accurate as expected. And in conclusion, we realized that the Ningnan University students did not get enough exercise because of lack of time and the energy, although they generally satisfied with the overall sport facilities qualities. And in this regard, I hope my recommendation free to use sport facility can really motivate them to actively work out and help them to develop a good exercise habit, leading to a healthy lifestyle. Regular exercise habit is a key to achieve our healthy lifestyle, and students should be committing to maintenance of a workouts, which is a lifelong experience. We hope that the research can be a warm reminder to the Ningnan University students who are supposed to care about their health